Kai is one of the most popular series on Netflix, attracting legions of fans, including my husband, who watches every episode over and over. It's the next generation of the ultimate underdog story that was captured in, of course, the hit Karate Kid movies of the 80s. Well, the fourth season of Cobra Kai was released on New Year's Eve, and no surprise, it's remained in the top of Netflix top-tier shows. 3 of the show's stars are about to join the Tan fam, but first, if you haven't discovered Cobra Kai yet, here's what you're missing.
The 51st Annual Karate Tournament!
It's the hit show with fight scenes, plot twists, and plenty of 80s nostalgia. Netflix's Cobra Kai is the small-screen sequel to the Karate Kid that's won over a new generation of fans.
Johnny and I can actually work together.
The star of the original films, Ralph Macchio, reprises his role as Daniel LaRusso, as does William Zabka as Daniel's rival, Johnny Lawrence.
You gotta take things to the next level. Tighten that cord.
They're training the next generation of Karate Kids, including Mary Mauser, who plays Daniel's daughter, Samantha, Tanner Buchanan as Johnny's estranged son, Robbie, and Dallas Dupree Young as Season 4 newcomer, Kenny Payne.
Show me wax on, wax off.
No matter what dojo they're in, they're always up for the fight.
We'll settle this on the mat.
Tan fam, let's welcome Tanner, Mary, and Dallas to the show. Thank you for joining us. Congratulations on the new season.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely. Tanner, I'll start off with you. Okay, how do you describe the obsession? What is the best way to capture your life now when you walk around on the streets and people see you?
It's really cool just to see how much everyone just appreciates the show. And really loves the show because we put a lot of hard work into this. So I'm just appreciative of it all.
Well, Mary, the heart of the show we're talking about today is Don't Count Me Out. And the reason why we fell in love with Daniel LaRusso all those years ago is because he was counted out. He was the underdog, the iconic character. Now, the legacy is yours. You're his daughter in this series. The responsibility of keeping this alive, how did you balance that? I know your mother had to go over the pressure for you and what you needed to bring to the table here.
No, luckily I had lots of fans of the Karate Kid films in my life, my mom being a huge fan. So I got the rundown very early on of, hey, don't mess this up. I was like, great. Well, I wasn't planning to, but now I really know. But I was so grateful, especially, initially when I booked the role. I really didn't expect to be doing all the physicality, to be this far along in, the world of the Karate Kid. I was just so grateful and excited to just even, do an episode or a season of getting to be the Karate Kid's kid. But then, once I started doing karate and carrying on the LaRusso name has now become a burden I'm very proud and very grateful to get to carry on with me. And I hope I'm making him proud.
Oh, you absolutely are. Hence all the popularity, and that every time I turn it on Netflix, it pops up right on my home board. Dallas, listen, you joined the show this season. You're the youngest cast member. You're just 15 years old. Was there any pressure?
I'm not going to say that there was any pressure, but it was definitely very scary originally just to say that I was the newcomer on set. But I got the reassurance from all of my cast members and all of the creators and writers of the show that I will have a great part on the show, and just to relax and take it easy, just do your thing and have fun. And just being with all the cast members like Tanner and Mary, they have just been so kind to me and welcoming that I really feel comfortable each and every day on set.
I love it. You can see the chemistry when you watch the show. Mary, I got to get some of the scoop here, though, on this new season. Your character is trying different approaches to her karate training, and she decides to learn how to use an interesting weapon.
Yes. Oh, my size. I get so excited when I get to talk about them. I feel like a little it's my own little fangirl thing. I walked in the first day of season 4 and they were like, hey, we're stepping it up a notch. We are getting ready for the All Valley tournament. How do you feel about using size? And I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And they were like, think Raphael from the Ninja Turtles. I was like, got it. Okay, cool. So size, yeah, they put them in my hands, and right away I just like instantly fell in love. I mean, it's a traditional Okinawan weapon, which as we know from the Karate Kid films, Mr. Miyagi's form of Miyagi-Do karate is Okinawan based, so it's very history rich and something I was super excited to take on. But now it's just become my toy. I treat them like my security blanket, is what I say. Like it's like my little my comfort object. I carry them with me like all the time. And my castmates can attest to this on set. I really don't let myself be like further than a foot away from them. So I just, in between scenes, I'm just like twirling them. It's my started as practice and then now has become my answer to not biting my nails. I just play with my size instead.
Tanner, I got to start with you on this one. We just heard about Mary keeping her weapons as her best friends off camera. What is it like off camera for you when you guys aren't in scenes?
It's actually super playful. I've always said there's usually only about a couple minutes of bloopers that they release after each season. But I wish they would go through and release it all, because I'm sure there would be hours and hours and hours. And as much as we are in the scenes and ready to go and we're serious, we goof around a lot, especially me.
I love it. I mean, you got to have fun with all that intensity. Dallas, we saw that scene with you. I know that you've revealed at this young age of 15 that it's the stunt coordinator there behind the scenes who's taught you a lot of important lessons. What have you learned from the theme of it, and also just the bond, as Tanner and Mary talked about, you all have?
Yes, one of the most important lessons that I learned from our stunt coordinator, Don Lee, who did such an incredible job in season 4. I loved watching his work. It was really just to not let fear control your mind, because that was the biggest struggle for me, just trying to do something new that I've never done before and getting nervous. But just relax and go through it and have fun and be precise with every move and know your techniques. But the bond that we have on the show is so strong as well. And it really makes you comfortable while being on the show. And they always tell you, they keep encouraging you, keep telling you you're going to do the best you can do and have fun. That's the most important lesson that I've ever learned from all of them.
Aw, so Mary, here we go. Season 4 just dropped. Fans have binged it. Now we're waiting for season 5 scoop. What are you going to tell us? Come on, give us a little something.
I love how you targeted me. You were like, she looks like she smiles a lot, like she's giggling, like she was. No, but I actually, I feel like out of all of us, Tanner is usually the worst at spoiling things. But you didn't hear that from me.
Oh, wait, stop then. Tanner, give us the tea.
No.
Thank you, Mary. The weakest link is Tanner. Tanner, what you got? I'm in my move. I'm in my stance. What you got?
Now I just can't say anything, because then I'm going to screw up. So you got to go back to the I'm going to get in trouble if I start talking. I can't say anything else. I can't.
Look, in my opinion, I think the thing that our show does incredibly well, that I'm so grateful for, and that I think people really love about the show, is that as crazy as it gets and as larger than life as it can be, it somehow always gets a little bit crazier when we go to the next season. So I will say, in my opinion, I think 5 scratches a lot of itches that I think people have been looking for and waiting for. I think it's going to satisfy people, but I think it also does what Cobra Kai does best, which is surprise us every time. So.
All right. I'll let you off the hook. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Thank you, Tanner, Mary, Dallas. All 4 seasons of Cobra Kai are streaming. You guys got me smiling on Netflix.